Laurel. Welcome back to my channel. All Hours is back with Hop. I'm so excited, so let's get right into it. Ooh. Nice and rhythmic. I really like the low sound. Oh, what a change up. Ooh, nice. Oh, the choreography is crazy good. Like, all of the footwork and nice. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Such a change up. Oh my goodness. Be quiet. Ooh, nice. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. This was so interesting. I really love how they played around with rhythmic elements from the beginning, because I've seen them since debut. What I've loved about them is just this, they have this like, oh, how do I want to put this? They have this sound to them that really just feels like all their own. I think they've really created this great identity for themselves. I really, really love how rhythmic they are. I think that's what really stands out the most to me is how, I guess, like a fire everything is, right? And I think this is not a sound for everyone, but what I love about it is how rhythmic it is within everything. Also, like, just the way they use instrumentation within their music, I think is so interesting as well. And that's something, you know, from Gotcha, from the very beginning, they really focused, I think, on having really thick textures within their sound. And I think it works out incredibly well for them. I think they really focus on the rap and they really focus on these rhythmic changes. And then they add the vocals in there where it's necessary and where they really need it. And I think that they do such a good job at performance aspects that it's one of those things where you're just like, for me, I'm like in awe of them the entire time, because like within this, especially at the beginning, the choreography was so cool. I mean, it was cool the entire time, but I was so mesmerized by like what they were doing in the choreography. They were doing so much footwork. There was so much going on, like jumping and like this and that and like these cool moves. And I was just like, how are you doing that while also rapping and also singing? And I think that's what stands out to me the most for them, like I said, is they have this ability to combine this thick texture of sound with this really smooth looking, interesting choreography, and it just becomes All Hours, which I absolutely love. I think it's so cool what they do. I love how they kind of start with a little bit of the chorus, that hop, hop, hop. I think having that rhythmic element there is so important because it becomes so important the entire song, right? In verse 1, we have this really, really low sound. You guys have to tell me I'm not good at members. So if you could tell me who's doing that low sound that was so significant within that first verse. I think also, you know, the more that I listen to All Hours, the more I realize they have such a wide array of voices, and I think that they really usually use that to their advantage. So here we had both the low voice, and then coming up, he was blonde, but I think he's the main vocalist because I think I point him out quite often because I like his voice because I'm a vocalist. He always is like going off on the chorus, like in like when he's singing. I love their contrast, right? But there's like such a difference in that. And I think they, like I said, they use that to their advantage. The rhythmic kind of feels, especially with when we go into the pre-chorus, that zing-a-ling-a-ling, like ring-a-ling-a-ling kind of feel in that. Such a good change up in the rhythm. So then when we get to the chorus, we like can focus. You're like, oh, it goes into that hot part, and you're just like, oh, this is so good. Again, it's the rhythmic changes and that texture kind of feeling, right? And then in the verse 2, I love the rhythmic change up. I think I talk a lot about this when I talk about All Hours too, is I love how different their rappers' styles are, so they really stand out, because I'm not a huge fan of rap, but what I always try to do is take, look at rap and see, well, what do I like about it? And I think the reason that I enjoy All Hours rap is because each one of the rappers have a different style. They really make it, sound different. They really make, focus on different things. One of them might be more focused on the rhyming. One might be focused on the rhythmic aspect. One might change it up. And I think in this time, there was a rhythmic change up, and then like using words to create kind of space and element. So like the chill, the cheese, like that sound in there was really, really cool. Then we go into the zing-a-ling-a-ling part, which I think the pre-chorus is probably my favorite. And then we go back to the chorus with that rhythmic feel. I love in the bridge, we had kind of filter over the voice. That was really smart, gave it a different kind of feeling to it. I think that's what happened the entire song, really. We just like kept giving this really cool rhythmic feeling while all, being kind of in this same kind of compass of the song, which I think it works so incredibly well. They do this for so many of their songs. And then the chorus goes back. After the bridge, we have the chorus again, but then we have it going even bigger in the tag. Like it just got louder, everything went up, there was more energy, more going on, and then it ended. And it was like, what, a 2-minute song, 2 minute 40 seconds or something. Yeah, 2 minutes and 33 seconds. For a 2 minute and 33 second song, it had so much going on. There were so many cool things about it. And I know that like this is going to be a song I listen to several different times just to like hear the different parts. And I think that's what I love so much about All Hours. So I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? I really loved the pre-chorus, but I also really loved the choreography, but I also loved all the rhythmic changes. So did I just love all of it? Tell me what your guys' thoughts down below. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.